Hey Clayton, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Brittany, promised this free video, so here it is. I want to keep things really short and quick. Just want to show you 3 tips that you guys can do to, improve upon your website a little bit and really, build up that online customer base. So with that, let's get started. So I looked up, I was looking through your site, a lot of great things going here. You really have that commercial, uh, you know, construction type feel. I know you do a lot of different things, but especially your homepage has that construction, roofing feel. Uh, but the so a lot of great things going on here. You have all these location pages. Your numbers are up there. The one thing I would say that there's just not a ton of is content. And content is really important for a couple reasons. The first is so that you can be found for keywords, and you are ranking on a lot of keywords. A lot of it not necessarily something you're wanting to rank for. Commercial metal roofing is a great one. You're getting, a lot of volume there from your name. Commercial roofing consultants. Uh, you know, a few other things, but not a ton from like buyer intent keywords. And obviously commercial metal roofing is a buyer intent keyword. Roofing Company Killeen, Texas, that you're at the bottom of the first page there. Totally a buyer intent keyword. And I see you ranking for quite a few buyer intent keywords here. I just, th- because you service so many areas, you would think that you would be potentially ranking for a lot more. And, I did do a search in some of the areas. I kind of focused primarily on the Fort Worth area, but, there's a ton of volume in Austin, ton of volume in San Antonio, Houston, in some of these, Waco. I don't know about how much volume is in Waco. I know definitely in Houston and San Antonio, and then, obviously outskirts of that, like New Braunfels and, Spring in the Woodlands and Sugarland and all those type of areas. There's a ton of volume, but just looking in the Fort Worth area and just a couple of their suburbs, Fort Worth 4,000 searches a month, DFW using that keyword 1,500 searches a month, Dallas 12,000 searches a month, Arlington 2,900 searches a month, Garland 2,700 searches a month. So there is volume in a lot of these different areas that you could potentially be going after. But if I wanted to rank for, say, let's just pick a suburb of roofing, Arlington, Texas, right? I would have that within, as a heading. Really important that you have it as a heading because that's what Google crawls first. Your more important keywords, the one you're really focusing on, you want within those headings. Within your content, save an image as those keywords, and it just allows you to rank faster and more efficiently if you have that within your content. Um, the uh, it is also, sorry, the more content you have, the more keywords you can fit in there. So if you have, thousands of words, say 2,500, 3,000 words, you could fit 25, 30, keywords within that 2,500, 3,000 range. So, and it is a ranking factor. Google has an algorithm that determines what websites do better than others. And one of the factors, there is a lot of them, but one of the factors is content. And it's not only about quality, it's also about quantity. It's one of the reasons why you see sites like Wikipedia and um, you know, uh, Yelp do so well is they just have a ton of content. So my second tip would involve your Google Business profiles, and I saw that you have a lot of them, which is great. You want one in any major location that so Houston, Waco, San Antonio. You want them in those major areas, and how you really improve upon these, you want reviews, a lot of reviews, as many 5-star reviews as you can. If you can get 1 or 2 a week, you'll be looking at 50 to 100 a year, and after 2 or 3 years, you'll have 200-300 reviews. You'll be sitting pretty. So those are important, and you want 5-star reviews, as many 5-star reviews as possible. And then all this information here, you want uniform throughout the web. So if you had, say, a Yelp business page, right? you want to make sure that this information matches. And if on the Yelp page, for instance, it says you're open 24 hours, but on your business profile it says you're open this hours, and maybe it's different on your website, like Google doesn't like that variance. They want to see that somebody can get the same information on each one of those platforms looking at, and it's consistent. So really important that that stuff matches. And then you want to add photos that are geotagged and saved as specific keywords. So, again, if I'm wanting to rank for Roofing Arlington, I might save, an image as Roofing Arlington and geotag it as this spot here. And what Google will see is that, oh, they probably did the roof in that area, and so they kind of understand. So it's really important to geotag and save photos. So these are a few things that you can do yourself. Obviously, there's a lot to it. You can brand with your socials and stuff, but it's really important because what happens is everybody searches differently. So some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to run ads. Uh, some people scroll down to these map packs and click on a company close to them, and then some scroll all the way down to the organics. And if you're running an ad, you're number one here and you're number one here, you're going to maximize the amount of traffic that you're getting for any particular keyword. So really important to pull traffic to your site in different ways. My last tip is just to continue to build and grow your strength of your site. And how you do that is you add referring domains that are going to send links back to your site. And particularly links, but do follow links. And what you want to see is this build and grow. And typically what you want is as high a number as possible. 20s, 30s, 40s usually is good for roofing in a 1-to-1 ratio. And what that looks like, this is Bearded Brothers Roofing. They're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they're ranking high for that Arlington keyword. And as you can see here, they have 262 referring domains versus your 150, so not a ton much more. They are ranking on a ton more keywords though, and as you can see here, their site is quite a bit stronger. So really important to continue to grow and build that up and get to that point. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments. We would love to get your feedback on this. But we also, your expertise is roofing. This is ours. So if you need somebody that knows what you're doing, please feel free to reach out, and we'd be happy to help you. Our contact information is in the email. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner Jackie would love to hop on a call at whatever time works, within your time frame. And yeah, so with that, have a great day, have a great rest of your week, and God bless.